Hi my dear students, welcome to Awesome Math. This is Suhasini. Today we are going to see chapter 2, Numbers and Sequence, exercise 2.1. Okay, so first sum, find all positive numbers or integers when divided by 3 leaves remainder 2. So find all the positive numbers or integers when it is divided by 3, it should leave the remainder 2. Okay, so first what we'll do, we'll just write a generalized form. See, to write generalized form, it must be divided by 3. Divided by 3 in the sense, it should be a multiple of 3. Okay, so for that I'll write it as 3k. Okay, to be a divided of that by that number, it should be definitely a multiple of that number. So I'll just write 3 into some k. Okay, they said it leaves remainder 2. It leaves remainder 2. So what I'll do, I'll just write plus 2. So this is the generalized form. Okay, so when a number should be divided, then definitely it should be a multiple of that number. Okay, so I'll write 3k plus 1 remainder, sorry, plus 2 remainder. So plus 2 I'll write here. So now what we'll do, we'll just give values for k, that is to find all the positive integers. Okay, so let's say k is some 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and etc. etc. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll just substitute k values here and see. Now if k is equals to 0, so 3 into 0 plus 2, that is anything is into 0 is 0 plus 2, that is 2. Now if k is equals to 1, 3 into 1 plus 2, 3 ones are 3 plus 2 is 5. Now k is equals to 2, 3 into 2 plus 2, so 3 2s are 6, 7, 8. Okay, now k is 3, 3 into 3 plus 2, so 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 2 is 11. Now k is equals to 4, 3 into 4 plus 2, 12, 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 2 is 14 and so on, just goes. Okay, I have taken only 4 values for k, 5 values for k, it just goes like that. So by this you can write these are the positive number. Okay, so write 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 and so on. Okay, so these are the positive numbers or integers. Okay, so now we'll see second sum. Second sum, a man has 532 flower pots. He wants to arrange them in rows such that each row contain 21 flower pots. Find the number of completed rows and how many flower pots are left over. Okay, so a man has how many flower pots with him? 532 flower pots with him. Now you want to arrange them in row wise. So row wise you have to arrange that flower pot such that each row should have 21 flower pots. So you have to write number of completed rows and number of leftover flower pots. Okay, so now we know that Euclid division lemma. Okay, so what Euclid division lemma says, if a and b are any two integer, then there exists unique integer q and r such that a is equals to bq plus r, where 0 is lesser than equal to r, lesser than b or mod b. Correct? So this is your Euclid division lemma. So now what they have given? They have given a. A is what? Total number of flower pots, that is 532 is equals to. Okay, then what they have given? They have given rows, 21 rows. So they have given b, 21. So you have to find quotient and remainder. So what you have to do? Directly divide it, 532 by 21. So if you divide 532 with 21, you'll get 2s are 42. Then if you subtract, you'll get 11. Again 21 5s are 105. Okay, so therefore the remainder is 7. So what is your quotient? Quotient is 25. Q is 25 and r is remainder is 7. So by this you can say that, so number of completed rows is what? 25, and number of leftover parts is what? 7. So just write here, number of completed rows is equals to 25 rows. Okay, and number of leftover pots are 7 flower pots. Got? That's it. So now we'll see third sum. Third sum, prove that the product of two consecutive positive numbers is divisible by 2. See, consecutive means the number which comes next and next, like 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called consecutive positive numbers. Okay, so now they said prove that product of two consecutive positive numbers is divisible by 2. So first what we'll do, we'll just write a general form. Okay, case 1, let first number is even. So some even number. So even number general formula is 2 and some k value with it. Okay, so now we'll take second number. So second number, what I said, it is odd. Odd means plus 1, which, see, consecutive is nothing but the number next and next. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, like that. Okay, it's just an consecutive numbers. So now I'll take second number as 2k plus 1. Now if I take product of this two, product is equals to 2k into 2k plus 1. Okay, so now this is what? Multiple of 2. So definitely it will be a divisible of 2. Okay, therefore it is divisible by 2. Okay, so now in case 2, let first number is odd now. Okay, so odd means what I said, 2k plus 1. Okay, with one reminder, and second number is even now. So even means what? Plus 1 with it. So 2k plus 2. Okay, so now if I take product of these two, 2k plus 1 into 2k plus 2. Okay, so 2k plus 1, if I take 2 common out here, which becomes k plus 1. Okay, if I rearrange this, 2k plus 1, 2k plus 1. Okay, so now if you see this, it's a product of 2. So a multiple of 2. So if it is a multiple of 2, definitely it will be divisible by 2. Okay, so therefore you write it is divisible by 2. Okay, so by this you can say that it is hence proved, that is 2 consecutive positive integers is divisible by 2. Okay, so now we'll see next sum. Fourth sum, when the positive integer a, b and c are divided by 13, the respective remainders are 9, 7 and 10. Show that a plus b plus c is divisible by 13. Okay, so now we'll just write in an Euclid's division lemma format, that is a is equals to, it is divided by 13, some number is divided by 13. Okay, and we don't know what is the quotient, so let me take that as L, and the remainder is 9. Similarly, we'll take some other number, one more number, Again, when it is divided by 13, we don't know what is quotient. Let's take that as m, and the remainder is what? 7. Okay. Now we'll take one more number. Let's say c. Now again it is divided by 13. We don't know quotient. We'll take that as n, and they have given remainder as 10. Okay. So now what they said, if you add all these three and say that it is divisible by 13. Okay. So now what we'll do? A plus B plus C. That is 13L plus 9 plus 13M plus 7 plus 13N plus 10. Now what we'll do? All these 13 with variables write separately. 13L plus 13M plus 13N plus, write these constants, 9 plus 7 plus 10. Okay. So now I'll take 13 common out here. L plus M plus N plus, so 9 plus 7 plus 10, which is 26. Okay. By seeing this, that is 13's product it is, which is 13's multiple of 13. So if any number is multiple, then definitely it is a divisible by 13. Okay. So now you write, therefore A plus B plus C is multiple of 13. Therefore it is divisible by 13. Okay. So now we'll see next sum. Fifth sum. Prove that squares of any integer leaves the remainder either 0 or 1 when divided by 4. Okay. So in this also we'll just make case 1 and case 2. Okay. So first, what they have given, prove that squares of any integer leaves remainder 0 or 1 either, and when divided by 4, when it is divided by 4, it just leaves a remainder 0 or 1. It's a square of any integer. Okay. Now let's say x, some integer x. So x is what? 2k, generalized form. Okay. Now what they said, square of that integer, that is x square, that is 2k whole square, which means this square belongs to 2 and even it belongs to k. So 2 square is 4, k square is just write like that. Okay. So now this is case 1. Okay. Okay. So now this is multiple of 4. If it is multiple of 4, definitely it is divisible by 4. Okay. So therefore it is multiple of 4. Therefore when divided by 4, it leaves remainder 0, which means, so if you multiply any number which is multiple of 4, so directly it will get divided and you won't get any remainder will be 0. Okay. Suppose if it is 16, okay, then 4 4s are 16, that's it. So remainder is 0. Okay. This happens when it is even. So just before this you write, let the integer be even. So for even only I have taken 2k. Okay, that is case 1. Now we'll do it for case 2. Okay, so here you just write, let the integer be odd. So for odd integer, what generalized form I have given? Here I have taken x, so let me take here as y. So generalized form of odd is 2k plus 1. Okay. So now again I have to square this. So y square is equals to 2k plus 1 whole square. So I'll just substitute a plus b whole square formula here. A square 2k whole square plus b square 1 square plus 2a and b. Got? So now this square belongs to 2 also and k also. So 2 square is 4, k square plus 1 plus 2 2s are 4, 4k. Okay, just rearrange this. 4k square plus 4k plus 1. Okay, now just take 4 common out here. So 4 if I take, it becomes k square plus k plus 1. See, by seeing this you can say that it is multiple of 4. Okay, it is multiple of 4. If it is multiple of 4, what I said, it can be divisible also. So just write that it is multiple of 4. Okay, and see here, when divided by 4, here plus 1 is there. Remember, it is multiple, of course it is multiple of 4, but here 1 plus is there. When divided by 4, it leaves what? It leaves remainder 1. Remainder 1, this one. Got it? So it leaves remainder 1. That's it. Hope you have understood today's class. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Make a notes. Fine. Thank you. Thank you so much.